Hello, friends. Michelle here from Sacred Earth. So today I am going to do a little teaching, prayer and invocation for Mother Mary. I asked for another master to step forward, and she is the one that stepped forward next with the teaching. So she's an interesting one because she's so well known throughout the world and so beloved by so many people. And with that comes a lot of the distortions of the teaching and that kind of thing. So today I really want to just bring forward different perspectives of her life and the template of the goddess that she brings forward, the teachings. So I have two very different viewpoints. One of her as just pure essence, the essence that she is. And the other one has a little bit more of a, sort of a Christian slant to it, that kind of thing. So there's all different interpretations of the goddesses, different forms. So it's good to look at all the different perspectives of these templates, and take it with a grain of salt, knowing that we are our own templates of understanding, and that these are just pieces of wisdom that we can learn from. Okay, so the first one is I'm going to read from the Cher Oracle deck. If you see the card there, the one that says peace on it, okay, that's her art. And I'm going to read about Mother Mary. Mother Mary brings in the energy of peace. That's mainly what she's known for, among many other things, of course. So she planned her lifetime, many lifetimes in advance, so that she could be there to do the work in the lifetime that we know her best for, which is being the mother of Jesus. Okay, so I'm going to read about that now. Peace, Mother Mary. Beloved Mother, send compassion, please. Our people have forgotten what it is to have peace. Holy childish visions tell in the garden at the well. Prophecy told, Prince of Peace, we behold. Mother Mary is depicted strong in the painting, reverently silent in her prayer, visioning peace for the motherland and her children. Cloaked in silken lace, she gazes into the sacred pool, reflecting the moon, lit from the light of the sun. Her vision shows the prophecy told of a sacred union and the holy child to come, a peace bearer to lead the lost to love. In the aftermath of a war zone, its devastating effect brings to mind one question. What could have been so important to cause such violence and bloodshed? Everyone's soul wants peace. Everyone wants love. So what's the problem? The minds of our civilized culture are programmed with dysfunctional information. Beginning at birth, you undergo cultural programming, indoctrination, and subtle brainwashing. Your mind has been the domain of your parents, teachers, and preachers. You've given rights over to psychics, authors, and television politicians, to mention a few. In other words, you've allowed others to think for you without thinking. Be cognizant protesting for peace while unleashing force will most likely create more anger, more war. Everyone around you has emotional wounds. You can't fix anyone else. Your responsibility and power is within to change you and only you. Transform that which is in you. Release attempts to solve, as judge and jury, the anger of the world. The only functioning place to truly propagate peace is within your conscious mind and open heart. True mothering of your mind comes from your heart. Only you have power of your independent thought. This awareness with intention and meditation are powerful tools used to cultivate inner peace. Henceforth, reflecting this into the world like the light of the sun at a macrocosmic level. The medicine card of peace is letting you know that thoughts can be like dust clouding the vision of your heart and spiritual eye. The beloved Mother Mary is here, full of compassion and understanding. Whatever it is you are seeking, For all that you need, ask the Mother. Allow inner peace and receive. Okay, so that is the message from the Mystic Art Medicine deck by Cher. Okay, and it's that card to the left with peace. Yeah, beautiful card. So I like the metaphor that she mentioned in that reading, where she talks about the macrocosmic level of the sun as the sun, okay, the Christ, okay, and it's no coincidence that Son and Son of God, they're the same, right? So think about that, you know, the Christ, what we think of as Christ is an energy. It's an energy that lives, and the potential to embody that energy lives within each and every one of us, okay? And this divine feminine energy that I've been bringing forward through these videos is about, you know, remembering that we are missing a very vital piece of the puzzle, you know, that in order to birth, to bring what I would call the second coming of Christ is to bring that individuated Christ consciousness within ourselves, which means we have to balance our masculine and feminine and bring them into divine union with each other. And that's what these goddesses are teaching us, to balance the masculine, okay? Okay, I have another reading here. This is from Kyle Gray's book again, Ancient Masters, Ancient Wisdom. Okay, Mother Mary. This is a different interpretation. Mary, the mother of Jesus, or Mary of Nazareth, was a simple woman from the 1st century who had a divine mission to bring sacred love into the world. As related earlier, in the time of her death, she didn't just pass away, but assumed into heaven. Her spirit was carried up by angels, and she herself became an angelic presence, the Queen of Angels. Although Mary is closely associated with Christianity, in particular the Catholic Church, which considers her the most important figure after Jesus, it's important to say that her energy goes beyond the limitations of conventional religion, and she will connect with anyone whose heart is open to her sacred love. Protector of mothers and children. As Mary was the mother of Jesus, she's seen as a divine parent who can guard and guide. She has a special bond with mothers and children, but anyone can call on her, and like a motherly figure, she will wrap them in her light. I feel that because so many people venerate her and call upon her in complete faith. Her energy is one of the most powerful and protective in all the heavens. Mother Mary has a pure heart. Her love is divine. It is common for those who connect to her to be overwhelmed and emotional. Every time I connect with her energy or experience her while doing energy work for others, I get highly emotional. It's as if my human self cannot fully comprehend the love that she brings to the earth. Her love is unconditional. It doesn't matter who you are or what you have done in the past. She will open her heart to you and wrap you in her light. Mary's energy is represented by sapphire blue light, and she's one of the keepers of the sapphire blue ray, which is the spiritual energy connected to expressing your will and also experiencing the light and protection of Source. To welcome her into your world, you can imagine yourself enveloped in sapphire light. Don't worry if you haven't connected with her in the past. She won't hold it against you. She is willing to support anyone going forward. Do not be afraid, and yes. One of the most revealing stories about Mary's divine purpose is the Annunciation, when Archangel Gabriel announced the coming of Jesus. Mary was sleeping one night when she was woken by a figure of divine light standing at the bottom of her bed. It was Archangel Gabriel in spiritual form. Gabriel then said, "Do not be afraid, for I am an angel of the Lord." Mary felt the presence of love and listened to what the angel said. Gabriel went on to share Mary's future life, saying she would give birth to a special son, and he would be named Jesus, and would be known the world over as the King of Kings. When Gabriel had finished showing Mary her life, I believe that this all occurred through an inner vision in which she was taken onto a journey into the future. She felt that she did not have a say in it all. She could refuse and let it all go, but she didn't. She said, "Let all of what you have just shared be true." Let's break down the powerful experience. First of all, Mary had a vision of an angel. A divine being showing up unannounced could startle anyone. But when angels arrive, their infinite love washes over us, and instantly we feel safe. What Gabriel really meant when telling Mary not to be afraid was, do not be afraid of being this powerful. This is an important lesson. Mary was a woman, and she was receiving a personal download from the angelic realm. She would have been taught that angels only appeared to prophets and rabbis, and here she was having this divine encounter. It must have been a surprise. But it was also a lesson for the world. Women are worthy of divine encounters. The experiences of women matter. The next part of the vision was also important because it has influenced the spiritual belief the world over. When Gabriel shared the prophecy, Mary instinctively knew that she had a choice. She could refuse. She could ask for an alternative. When it comes to our life and our life purpose, we always have a choice. If we feel something isn't working for us or isn't in alignment with our greater good, we can ask for an alternative. This is okay. What's more, we can ask for spiritual help if we wish. In fact, unless we ask for it, it cannot intervene. Working with Mother Mary. Working with Mother Mary can help with protection on all levels, improving your connection to angels, finding your spiritual path, embracing your divine right to be powerful. Mary Mother's activation calls down the sapphire blue ray from the heart of Source so you can feel safe and protected as you embrace your divine right to be powerful. This is a sacred protection activation. Okay, so take a deep breath in. Let's take another deep breath in. Visualize yourself immersed in sapphire blue light. Welcome in Mother Mary in the words, Divine Mother Mary, Mother of God, Queen of Angels, I welcome your presence into this space. Thank you and your holiest angels for breaking down the barriers, concerns, apprehensions, and other energies that are clouding my energy. Thank you for removing from my energy field any lower vibrations, energies, foreign bodies, or programs that are standing in the way of my greatness. Thank you for embracing me with your love. I am filled with divine light and love. Thank you for drawing around my energy in every direction, a spiritual force field of light that only welcomes in loving experiences. I am protected by the sapphire blue light of Mother Mary. I am cherished by the sapphire blue light of Mother Mary. I am loved by Mother Mary. Today, I choose to not be afraid. I awaken my divine power. I fearlessly step onto the path of light. I am the light, and so it is. So, wow, that was very powerful. Let's just take a moment for that to sink in. So, we're going to just take a little bit more time to connect with her energies. Mother Mary, we ask you to be present here. We cherish your teachings of peace. And we see that you are your divine path to bring in light into the world as a divinity path person who gave birth to another divinity path being. That you had a very divine mission. Thank you for being present in the world, in spite of all the distortions to this story. wants you all to know that you too are divine beings and you too are powerful. And you just have to find your own divinity within. The potential for us to come into a Christ consciousness exists within us. Once we let go of the programming, when we balance our masculine and feminine energies and allow the heart to be present, to be at the forefront of our choices and decisions, the mind is there to help us discern. But it is truly seeing with the heart. That is what we are here to do. That is our greatest calling. Thank you for your presence here, Mother Mary. Thank you. Thank you, friends, for joining me today. Namaste.